Hey guys, welcome back to TPL TV. My name is Princess and you are now in the Princess Lifestyle. So today I am finally giving you guys my morning skincare routine. I do use some different products in the morning and in the night, so that's why I'm calling this specifically my morning skincare routine, and I'm going to be going through everything I use. So on my skin, I did fall asleep in the mask that I used the night prior to this one, and it is a pumpkin and honey glycolic acid mask, and I was just using that because you guys know with the Fenty Beauty Skincare, I did have some major breakouts from it. Even when I stopped using certain products, like I'll stop using the toner and still use the cleanser, stop using the cleanser and the toner, still use the SPF. It just unfortunately did not work out for my skin. I tried using each product individually and the breakouts persisted and only got worse. So unfortunately, Fenty Skin is just, those three products are not for my skin. So I have been in the process of healing from these breakouts. I have been trying to listen to my skin and really hear and see and feel what my skin needs in this time. And this is my current morning skincare routine to just, help my skin be balanced and healthy and whole. So I did use that mask at night, and that'll probably be a part of my nighttime routine, but you guys will get that soon. So first up, I'm going to be cleansing my skin. I'm using a gentle cleanser, and this is the special cleansing gel from Dermalogica. I only use cleansers that are suitable for sensitive skin, or cleansers that are labeled gentle and stuff like that, especially during times like this, because I do not, under any circumstance, want my skin to be stripped, and I don't know all of the details and scientific dermatological terminology for everything in skincare, but I know that having dry skin can cause well, at the very least, it doesn't help with breakouts. Hydration is what helps to get sebum and all other impurities up off the skin. So I am using cleansers that will not strip my skin, cleansers that are not too active, and cleansers that are just healthy. So you guys know, based on my last video, that when I pour the cleanser, any cleanser that I use, into my hand, I always activate it first. And by activate it, I mean I use water to get it bubbly and sudsy, and I don't start applying the cleanser to my face until I can see actual bubbles within the cleanser. And I do that with every single cleanser. That's what I've learned from my esthetician. I learned that, you pour the cleanser on your hands, you rub, get some water, rub again, get some water, rub again. And after the second time, if you don't see enough bubbles, then you go in and rub again. So that is how you activate your cleanser, and you always need to activate your cleanser before applying it to your face. So I'm just adding in my cognac sponge. I get my cognac sponges from Marshall's usually. I usually use a cognac sponge for about a month, and then I go get another one. And Marshall's always seems to have it, at least every single time I need it, Marshall's has it. But if you don't see it at a Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Ross in your area, you can always get it from Amazon. Amazon has them by the boatload. Okay, so I just, I add this cognac sponge just for some extra massageration to my skin, and just to target those specific blemishes that I still have actively on my face. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just fixing my lashes. I don't want any of them to get in my eye. So I am gonna do some very mild extractions. As you can see, I have a pimple on my forehead that did, I guess, sorry for the dog in the background if you guys can hear it, but I did have a blemish on my forehead, and through cleansing my face, and maybe as a result of that glycolic acid mask I used the night before, that pimple popped on its own. So while I was cleansing, it popped, and I just want to go in and cleanse one more time to make sure I get all of the I don't know what to call it. Do I call it impurities, whatever it is that is inside of a pimple, get all of that infection up off my face and out of that pore. I'm just trying to cleanse that area and cleanse any and every open pore, if that makes sense. Okay, so we wash that off, and now we can go in with an exfoliator. I'm going to be using my Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This is hands down one of my favorite exfoliators, if not my absolute favorite exfoliator. Oh, I do have one from a Cure that I really like that I actually need to re-up on. That's neither here nor there. So for my morning routine, this is my favorite exfoliator. You do not need as much as I just poured and spilled out. And be careful because it will go up your nose. They are very fine powders. So the way this works is it's a powder, and then you just add a little bit of water to one of your hands, and you just rub, and it turns into this milky exfoliator that has very, very, very microfine, microfine, I don't know, materials in it, whatever. This is made with like rice flour and other really amazing ingredients that you guys can check out. It's literally my favorite exfoliator. It's so good, especially for daytime, because it's gentle. It's super gentle. That's why you can see me, I'm able to use my palms to exfoliate, and I appreciate this exfoliator because it's very hard to get to the point of over exfoliating your face with an exfoliator that's this gentle. It's gentle but super effective, so you still need to be careful. But this is my favorite exfoliator. You guys know that exfoliators get rid of dark marks. Exfoliators help bring stubborn blemishes to the surface so that they can be expelled. So next up, I am going to be using this Caudally grape water for my first toner. So what I do is I tone after every single step. I learned this from skincare Twitter. Skincare Twitter is a very influential community on the Twitter that I, love. And I learned it from LA Beautyologist on Twitter. I love her. She said tone after every step. So that's what I've been doing for months now, and it works. So I'm using my Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Serum. This is the first product that I ever used from Dr. Dennis Gross's line, and I've been hooked for over a year. It really is amazing at brightening the skin. It brightens scars and dark marks so well. I've used it on other parts of my body other than my face, and it is amazing. We all know that retinol as a whole is good for speeding up cell turnover, which gets rid of, scars and dark marks and rough skin and all of that. So this is a really amazing product. It is on the expensive side, but if you don't know me, you might want to go ahead and get to know the fact that I do not, when it comes to things that I want and I like and I need, the price is not a factor for me. I buy what my skin needs, period. I'm gonna go in next with another toner. This is my Glow Recipe AHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. This is a great gentle toner if you're having breakouts and your skin is feeling super sensitive right now and you can't use your normal exfoliating toner like I currently can't use because of the breakouts, because my skin is just tender right now. So I'm using this toner from Glow Recipe because it is so calming and gentle, and while being gentle, it's still doing the work that needs to be done. It's still tightening pores, or at the very least resurfacing the pores. It's really just, it's doing its thing, and it adds the glow and hydration that I need. So next up, I'm using my Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. This is a vitamin C product. I know it has vitamin C oil in it, I believe, and it's a serum that I use in the morning. It brightens the skin. You guys already know that my Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Serum is brightening, and I use that twice a day. But to add more brightening and to speed up the getting rid of the dark marks and scars left from blemishes that are active and non-active, this helps with that. It's a good product to use in the daytime because vitamin C is known for brightening properties, and it is known to heal scars and things like that. So if you don't have anything vitamin C, get this Drunk Elephant product. You will not regret it. I just press it into my skin like so. When you guys saw me squeezing out the product, I wasn't using much product at all. I use one little drop on each side of my face, and then I just press it into my skin across the board. So I'm going back in with my Caudalie Grape Water. I told you guys I use a toner after every single step, and this Caudalie Grape Water is my go-to. So now we are going to do my moisturization cocktail. That's what I call it. So I take my Dr. Dennis Gross hyaluronic acid marine moisturizer, and I put in 2 drops of my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. Another set of expensive products, but they are so worth it. And then I'm also going to go in with my Drunk Elephant Umbra Sheer Physical Defense SPF 30 because I am going to be outside today, even if I'm not outside. Side note, I used a lot more product than that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I use a lot more product than that, and then I rub it between my hands like this, get that cocktail, that smoothie going, and then I press it onto my skin, and I make sure that that is just, you know, infused onto my skin and into my pores. And I don't stop pressing until I feel like my skin has genuinely drinking up and absorbed the products that I'm pressing onto it. I literally press onto my skin for like 5 minutes straight, and that also helps to, you know, wake up the skin, get the blood vessels moving, and that's also something that helps with cell turnover. So I took the excess, rubbed it on my hands because I don't remember putting any there in the first place. So I'm gonna go in with my Dermalogica Stress Positive Eye Lift Eye Cream. And this is my favorite eye cream. It's so convenient. I love the shape of the applicator because it's super convenient. You don't really have to use your fingers if you don't want to. Sometimes I accidentally put too much and then I'll go in with my fingers, but it just fits so perfectly under the eye. And I go ahead and just press that on, and I am using the device to sort of massage my under eyes a little bit to wake them up and get rid of the puffiness. And I also use eye creams on my lips. I don't know if anyone else does this, but eye creams work as such a beautiful healing agent for the lips, especially when you wake up in the morning and, you know, your skin's a little dry. It's amazing. So my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is one of my favorite skincare products ever because for me it goes beyond skincare. It's almost like a sensory product. It's a product that makes me feel, I know I'm going to sound crazy, but it makes me feel loved. It makes me feel like I really appreciate myself. And it is one of those products that are more on the expensive side. So I mean that that makes me feel like I appreciate myself as well, because people spend money on people that they appreciate and that they love, and they invest in people and things that they love. And honestly, skincare and self-care and self-love is a huge investment, and I make sure that I pour that investment into myself. So I'm going to be using this Blemish Target Gel from Vitamer. This was a product suggested to me by my esthetician, and it is a great spot treatment for those pimples that are there but don't necessarily have a head. It makes them disappear in literally 1 to 3 days, no exaggeration. So I'm just popping that onto all of those blemishes that are just sitting there and they don't have a head, they're not trying to pop, they're not white, they're just there. So that is my routine, you guys. I love you all so very much. I am going to be doing my nighttime skincare routine soon, but I'm also going to be doing some makeup as well because that is my bread and butter, and you guys know me for that. But I am going to be infusing skincare much more often because honestly, we all need it, and my skincare routine changes monthly, so I will be going month by month with my skincare routines. So you guys make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like this video and share it with your friends, share it on Insta and YouTube and everywhere. Love you.